Everyone, welcome back to Crazy Commerce, and this time we'll be studying economics. So now our first topic of economics is the nature of economic problem. And now we're going to have a look at the portion for it. The first part of the nature of economic problem is finite resources and unlimited wants. So we're going to learn about this. We're going to go through the definition, examples, and we're going to do economic and free goods. We're going to learn the difference between the economic goods and free goods. So now what do I mean by the term resources? Resources are the factors used to produce the goods and services. As we had learned in our first topic of business studies as well, these are the factors, like you could call them as factors of production as well. And then we're going to have the economic problem. The economic problem are the unlimited wants exceeding the finite resources. So finite means limited resources. Now the economic problem is because we all have unlimited wants. We want many things, but the resources needed to produce those goods which we want are in limited amounts. So that's called the economic problem. And again, here scarcity is directly linked with the economic problem, as scarcity is a situation where there isn't enough to satisfy everyone's wants. So that's why the economic problem is created. Now, the continuing nature of economic problem is their exceeding wants. Now, the economic problem will always occur since our wants are going to be limitless. Like they're going to be limitless. We're going to have many wants, but there'll be very limited resources, and those wants are not going to stop. Economic goods and free goods. Economic goods are the goods which take resources to produce them. So anything which needs resources to produce them. For example, a television. So television needs resources to produce them. So they are in limited supply because we need resources. So those resources are also in limited supply. That means the goods also will become in limited supply. And therefore it has an opportunity cost. Since here we need to make a choice between which good we want, there'll be an opportunity cost occurring. An opportunity cost means the next best alternative foregone. That means the product which we choose and we leave another product behind. For example, we're having so an example for economic goods could be television, cars, mobile phones, iPads, all those things which need resources to produce them. And by the term opportunity cost means the next best alternative foregone. So for example, you're having an iPhone and a Samsung, and if you choose the iPhone, that means Samsung becomes your opportunity cost because that's the thing you're giving up in order to choose iPhone. Now coming to free goods. Free goods are rare. This means that you don't find them like all the time. They're not in big amounts, and they don't require resources. Since they're free goods, they're gonna naturally occur, and they don't have no opportunity cost because you don't need resources to produce them, so no choices needed to be made. That means we won't have any opportunity cost. So an example of free goods could be sunshine, since we don't need resources to produce sunshine, and it could also be water in a river. This means that the water in a river already naturally occurs. It's not like we need to produce that water in the river. However, if they ask you if water in a bottle, like the Masafi bottles you get, if those water bottles are an economic good or a free good, that will be counted as an economic good, since you need resources to produce that good. And you need to remember that in economics, it's really important to learn the definitions like scarcity, economic goods, because the more you apply this term in your answers, the more marks you achieve. And also don't misunderstand free good as something which is free, which you don't need to pay. It's nothing like that. Free goods are things which don't need resources to produce them. So this is the end of our topic, the nature of economic problem. It's a small topic, and we'll be coming up with more videos on business, economics, and accounting. Till then, stay tuned and subscribe and like the video if you liked this video and it was helpful to you. And if you need these resources, they're free in my website, and I've linked my website in the description box below. Thank you.